The Arizona Cardinals are at home this week. It's a now or never game for them as they take on the first-place Seahawks. Geno Smith and company almost ready to shed that fluky start label.
Walker dances his way for the touchdown.
So much for those fears Seahawks fans had coming into the season that without Russell Wilson, they didn't stand a chance. Geno has been way better than expected. The Cardinals are lining up against a quarterback, completing over 72% of his passes. That's the highest in the NFL. 13 TDs, 3 INTs.
Throws on 3rd and long to DK Metcalf. He's got the first down.
If Smith, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf and company can get on the same page, watch out. Lockett had some uncharacteristic moments against the Giants. A drop in the red zone, his first drop in the last 17 games. He made up for it. He and DK both scored in Week 8.
Double move. Lockett on the sideline. In for the touchdown. Smith looking. Back of the end zone. DK Metcalf touchdown Seattle.
Are the Cardinals corners up to the task? They're coming off a game where they gave up a plus 100 rating to Kirk Cousins. They didn't sparkle against him, haven't sparkled against most QBs.
Cousins wide open, touchdown Vikings!
Then there's the Hawks' rushing attack. Seattle gets a zona defense that just gave up 173 yards to Dalvin Cook and company.
How do we create space, right? How do we gash and separate a defense?
Kenneth Walker III finally came back down to earth in Week 8, but he's still averaging about 5.5 yards a tote, 5 TDs.
Walker able to reverse his field. Walker inside the 10, barreling over tacklers.
On the Cardinal side of things, offensively, everybody knows what Kyler Murray brings to the table and how important it is to get DeAndre Hopkins involved. Unfortunately for the Cardinals, slow starts have killed the team. They only had 3 points until late in the first half against Minnesota.
Nice job by Eric Kendricks. That's just like recognizing what an offense is trying to do to you.
Jumping out early could be the key against Seattle. Some of that might involve protecting Murray better. 19 sacks taken for him.
How are we going to account for him? You see him on Billy Price right there, just making that move.
Perhaps it's more telling he's been taken down that many times despite an evasiveness and running ability that has him leading the team in rushing yards and average.
That's where he is so dangerous. He's just so hard to contend with.
Let's all agree not to focus too much on his 6 fumbles, though, or those 6 picks he's thrown.
Deep, Robbie Anderson way short and intercepted. Harrison Smith.
Perhaps getting on the same page with Hopkins early will help. 12 receptions on 13 targets last week, an insane touchdown catch that quieted the crowd.
Murray, end zone throw. Oh, what a catch! One-handed DeAndre Hopkins.
Could this be a get-right game against a 27th ranked Seattle defense? They've been especially vulnerable to the run, but really nothing to write home about in pass coverage either.
Down the middle, kind of down the seam, those are dangerous throws, and Danny Dimes has no problem cutting that thing loose.
Where they do excel is getting after the quarterback, which, as we mentioned before, is a weakness for the Cardinals.
Pressure coming, Jones is sacked.
Which team will do just enough to win? Can the Cardinals get right against Seattle, or will Geno keep shooking up the world? Let the world know what you think. Comment section is open for business.